one player games just be everything. Like if the internet went down today for like a solid 2 weeks, we all just be playing our one player games, and I'd be like, dang, that's a small number because there's not really many one player games I play just
I'd beat
by
Rebirth.
myself. I'm just like, okay, or if I do, I knock it out.
I'd beat
fast,
Rebirth.
You know?
I'd beat Liza P.
Liza P. Okay.
I'd be playing Tekken offline. I'd just be going through all the characters on arcade mode.
Drew come out of hiatus online, be back on like this. Yeah, playing the online Tekken.
Like, what's good, guys?
I'm good with all of them now.
Well, you know, I guess speaking on that point of single player and multiplayer games and stuff like that, that could actually lead into the conversation part. That won't take a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying? So, have y'all heard about the last thing that WB Games has said with the live service stuff?
I'm afraid.
No.
Oh, well, yeah, basically they said that like they're moving away from volatile AAA games and towards more free-to-play mobile and live service games. Because basically, if y'all know, Hogwarts Legacy was like the top selling game last year. That basically dethroned Call of Duty for like the first time in mad long, apparently. And they made them like probably, I think it's like 23 million copies, something like that, maybe more. And like basically now they're saying, oh, we got this much from Hogwarts Legacy, let's try to turn that into a live service game and try to make more money and print more money for WB games, stuff like that. And I think they're gonna try to go into that model even more now with all the rest of their games. Like, and it so happened like when this was announced, Multiverses set out a tweet saying like, oh, like we're back or something like that, or like who, like knock who's this, whatever he said. So I have a feeling that
it was actually fun.
It was a cool time. It was another Smash clone, but it didn't last long because I guess like the characters and like not the characters, but like the updates, it wasn't constant and stuff like that. People lost interest in that, and now that like they're trying to relaunch it, and I have a bad feeling that like because of this whole WB Games thing with the whole trying to free to play model and trying to monetize stuff, they're gonna monetize the hell out of Multiverse when it comes out, like paying for everything. That's my fear when it comes to Multiverses and WB Games right now.
See, that's the thing. I love Multiverse was actually a pretty fun game. I like being Bugs Bunny or Batman and stuff. And then like because they redid what do you call it, Nickelodeon
All-Star Brawl
2. That one came out. I haven't heard much about that either. So I'm just
heard it upgraded it a lot from like the first one, and now it's better now. But I haven't played it, so I can't say nothing about that. I played the first one. I got that one. I thought it was fun, but it didn't get a lot of love to it and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, because those are the type of games I would love to work on, but like you need traction for your games. Because like if you're not like one of the OG like you know Tekken, Street Fighter, even Guilty Gear, like people aren't really trying to always be on your thing. Like even Injustice 2, that game series was pretty fun, but you don't hear people like it.
It ran.
It was evil for a minute. It was even for a minute and stuff like that. But like yeah, I feel you. It's not like. It wasn't like part of that big three conversation with like Tekken, Street Fighter, and what's that one? Tekken, Street Fighter.
And then the third one's like whatever your personal favorite, because they could be Guilty Gear, it could be King of Champion or
Fighters.
No, Mortal Kombat. See, Mortal Kombat.
That's a big three. That's like the lower end of the big three right now.
Nobody's talking about Mortal Kombat for a great.
People aren't liking Mortal Kombat 1 because of the online and stuff like that. Apparently, I think it's not as high as Street Fighter 6 and Tekken 8. You know what I'm saying?
Like I didn't even expect myself to be playing Tekken this much, but now that I'm actually like playing it or trying to get good with characters again, I'm like, oh yeah, this is why I like fighting games. Like this was it.
Yeah, no, I feel that, and
I'm gonna get it.
But Tekken 8,
I'm gonna get it.
True, you know, that's a fun game.
I'll see if I get it. I don't know. I think I paid
the character pass for the year. That way you get all the new characters. Don't have to worry about it.
And the character pass, so?
Yep. Because I got Eddie. The only way you get Eddie is the character pass. But I'm like, okay, we gotta make it.
Eddie with the Killmonger. Yep, that's how it's working out now. Yep. Yeah. Frosty, the character pass again. You get yourself ready for the character pass?
The idea now that a game, there's a discussion now where games, at least I guess online interacting, have some form of battle pass. It's like a standard.
Yeah.
It's a standard.
Yeah, at least for the character. At least for the character pass, yeah, because like you know, just trying to make money
gear,
somehow, I guess,
or you get characters. Like, I expect that.
Yeah.
But still, it's just like, it's one of those things where like, not you too, Grandma. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like Granddad coming with a new Capital One credit card or something like that, or Granddad finally got social media, like that kind of deal. Like, yo, like, not you too, you know. But I expect it. I'm complaining. I'm just
yeah.
No, you gotta complain.
Shut up.
Vote with your wallet.
No, vote with your
vote with your wallet.
I mean, not to like 8-Bit talking about, like, you know, if nobody pre-ordered Outlaws, then we wouldn't get anything like Outlaws, because that would be a financial strain. Now it's like this. It's the thing about pre-ordering. People want Outlaws, but you're trying to get everybody for their money right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're not making pre-order. You're not making pre-orders hot. Like, you're not. There's no incentive. It's just like, oh, just pay for it now. Where do you get the game?
And you know that means they trying to over here make sure they got enough budget.
I mean,
and someone that's in the industry right now is saying that right now to us. So you guess it. And the industry like low-key going towards that right now. Like, I know you probably can't speak. I know you probably can't speak on the Desert, but I know you're in industry and stuff like that. Like, has your company said anything about any live service games that y'all trying to make?
We are a live service game. Everything we make is a live
okay.
That's why I was like, I know what it is. It's like, games as the live service is just being the trend, because it's like, oh, we get constant revenue instead of being like, oh, you get revenue one time when you make the game, revenue next time when the DLC come out. Like, so it's more constant and probably like more stable. But then it's like your nickel and diamond gamers every time left and right. I'm just like, good lord.
Yep. And now it's on my show notes too about the gaming industry. Like, they going, like, after that whole WB games thing that came out, like, there were other, like, there's another publication I saw on Game Industry Biz. Shout out to them. They had like a report. They had like a report from Griffin Gaming Partners that says 95% of game makers are developing or maintaining a live service game right now in the industry. 95%. Like, so they're trying to make that revenue constantly coming in and stuff like that, because even though last year was a great year for gaming last year, all that stuff is coming out. Like, and I think even Phil Spencer said on the Xbox podcast or whatever that, like, it was a great year for games, but the industry didn't grow at all. It didn't grow at all. Like, I think it didn't grow that much. So that's why all the layoffs started happening this year and the last year too, and stuff like that too. I think that, like, if y'all noticed, the big tech industry, like Microsoft, Google, Facebook, all that stuff, mad layoffs since, like, the pandemic. After the boom of the pandemic, started hiring everybody. Game industry did the same thing. They're basically like the cousin to the big tech industry. So they went crazy with hiring everybody. Now it's like these gamers that came during the pandemic, they're starting to leave and do their own thing again because they're being outside and stuff like that. So now it's like, ooh, they don't got to pay these things. They don't got to pay nobody no more, and like things aren't moving. So they're about to lay off a whole lot of people. We already started seeing it. PlayStation, EA, stuff like that. Deck 9
layoffs. Like, it's really crazy and hard.
It's going wild out here. Yeah, it's going crazy out here. Like, even like Rockstar is even it came out that they're forcing employees to go back into office for GTA 6 development because of, like, they're in the final stages.
Not to be that person, but you better get in the office and make my game. No, for anybody listening to this podcast, I'm joking, but like, you know, GTA. I'm not.
He's not.
GTA 5 is 10 years old. 10 years old.
It
3
is.
console generations.
11 years old. 11 years old. Actually.
2014.
Almost 11 years old. I think it came out. I think 2013. Yeah.
Look, 11 years old. Come on now. Come on now.
It's been crazy for the industry.
And GTA 5 is still going. Online is still going. You know.
It's just wild. because we all been like have all these good things. Like I'm blessed to still have a job. Thank you for the like in the industry right now. But it's just like wow, we all had the boom of the pandemic because like one thing my what do you call it? My instructor said when I went to get my master's, he was like, the history of gaming is the history of technology, and as technology goes, so does gaming. So it makes sense because like everybody's like, oh, we need all these different things to like get all these people. But like my older cousin, he was like, yeah, I was in the pandemic, so I got myself a PlayStation 4 and I played Call of Duty all the time. But then since I was able to go back outside, my PS4 got dusty. That's where the boom came from. A lot of people who just weren't like buying games like that, who started doing it, and now that they could go back outside, like they don't want to
go outside. Yuck. Oh man.
But it's like,
touch grass every now and then, man.
I can see it from here. You see that sunlight on my face? That's what that is. The grass looks green still.
It's not old yet. It's not dead yet.
It's not dead yet, but yeah, it's just hard. We're still stabilizing as an industry, so hopefully then we'll like get back into the groove of like doing different things. But for right now, it's like games is a live service. It's like, oh. Even when you look at like Tekken, a fighting game should be like very straightforward. You buy the game, you have the characters, and then if you must monetize, you give new characters. But no, you got monetize of giving one character each. You monetize on like the different cosmetics for the characters. And it's
Fighters did that too.
It did.
Fighters definitely did that. And I was like before the pandemic, like you had to pay for them characters. Like they were like at least $5 each, unless you got the character pass.